Dark, Biggie, Mr. AKA, Nasty Freddy with 1D. Man, y'all got a show to do, man. Just make sure we ain't getting cancer around here. Alright? Let's get it.
Point of It All Podcast, episode number 21.
We're legal to drink.
Legal to drink. We legal to do everything now.
So we got drinks right now?
Yeah, we got drinks right now. You know, I'm going to drink to the fact that we're 21. So that means y'all was drinking illegally. If you ever say it's out like that. We talking about hard. It's, pour some on the keyboard. Episode over.
Was it good? Yes. All right. I'm your host, man, Billy Ellis, man, aka the Black Teddy Ruxpin, aka number 2, aka the Black Indian in the cupboard. In here with me, as always, is my guys, man, my homeboys, my hombres, my amigos. The one to the right here, Fred Mac 2. What's up?
What's good, people? Just survive life. That is.
As we all tried to do. How many naps did you take today?
Partially one.
Partially one. Okay. I took 2, but we're gonna fight. We're gonna let you know why. To the left of me, we got R.I.V. Rib. What's good, man?
Trying to figure out why you was trying to do your Spanish all of a sudden.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where that came from.
Well, shout out to. We always say shout out to our Mexicans. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I like Telemundo. If you ever watch Telemundo at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Obviously, you did this morning.
Seriously. No, man, they be having concerts in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Like live concerts in the morning. These badass women on there, and they just be dancing all over. It's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, and this is live we're talking about here.
Because it's not that time where they're doing it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's it.
We're with those R's, I guess. In the
castle. To my far, well, not to my far left, but whatever. Freddie with 1D, what's good, man?
What's going on, man?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Freddie is funny on the low, man. He is funny. Oh man, how many naps did you take today?
No. When I got up, I was at it.
Was you?
Yeah, that's the likeliness.
I swear, when I called you, and you sounded like you was just fresh out the bed.
No, that was just hard. I have to say it was answer the phone like that.
You do, and I'm like,
ladies like that,
I know you let me just apologize to you, like, hey man, I'm sorry for waking you up, and you just let it happen.
I just let you assume what you want. That's why I say don't assume. Don't assume.
You just let me apologize to him, like, all right, man, I'm sorry. I was about to come in here, like, hey man, go back to sleep. I don't care, you ain't got to entertain me. They all up already. I was like, all right, I guess. This is episode 21, man. Hope you enjoyed episode 20. It's a clip show. I had a fun time doing that show. How'd y'all feel about that show?
Let's just make sure we keep your computer away from kids.
Yeah.
We got no material sub in.
I will save the episode as soon as we're done here. Yeah, we don't want those mistakes. That was I was so mad about it, to be honest, because we had such a great episode last week, man. And, we wasted, 2 hours and a half of real good material, man.
Do you want to take off your hoodie? Sweating like R. Kelly at the Girl Scout meeting?
I'm about to. I was going to do it,
I'm worried about you, because we just started, and you... bullets, like...
Wait, R. Kelly at a what?
Girl Scout meeting.
I don't think he's going to be sweating. That's one thing he's not going to be doing.
He's going to be contemplating some things in his head.
Really?
Is it too soon?
Yeah, it's way too soon. Yeah, we got a lot of we got a lot of feedback from that, saying it was a great episode. Besides the fact that we didn't get an original episode, but that was a good way. That was our plan B, y'all. I just want to let y'all know that there.
Anybody who's been in our kitchen, they know how we feel about plan B.
Yeah. Yeah. For those who know,
Right.
that's a
Inside.
yeah.
No, we can't just leave it inside.
Right.
We gotta let them know what's so special about our kitchen and plan B.
Well,
We had an incident
okay.
a while back,
Yeah.
year one, with me and Freddie One D's apartment, that some plan B was needed. Not for one of us, just somebody else. And we kept the box so it could be a representation of what not to do. So we moved here at the end of 2011. So from 2011 to now, we've been good. So that box is working.
For y'all who don't know what a plan B is, it's an immediate birth control / abortion pill. So if you slip up, just go to your local Walgreens, pop one in, and hopefully it's like 90%.
Yeah, it's supposed to work. Hey, fellas, watch her take it though. Watch her slow, make her lift her tongue, all that.
And if she's real, she'll split the cost with you.
The earliest you
She'll split that $60 with you.
It's $60 now?
Wait, watch her face though. If she real comfortable taking it, she throwing it in her mouth and catching it. What's she know?
Like, this ain't nothing.
I got a box in her trunk. We ain't gotta go to Walmart.
If she real, she'll split the cost with you. And yeah, that's how much they are now.
I guess they're in demand.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. You don't need no prescription to get it. Just go ahead and get it.
Off the counter, there you go.
A better way to avoid it, have protected sex people.
That too.
So that Plan B box is literally in their kitchen, right next to like the lamp post.
It's right above the sink.
What's so funny? Fred Mac too. He just noticed it last week. Was it just last week you noticed it?
No, that was...
Or the week before last?
I think it was last week. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was last week after we got there.
That was hilarious. That thing has been there for years.
You can see the dust on it.
The thing we ain't had to replace it though.
We almost did one time. I remember somebody, one of our guests came in and tried to throw it away. Well, Rivers, he stopped.
Oh, okay.
That's bad juju, man.
Look, baby, we ain't gonna have sex today.
Right. Don't touch that box.
Somebody threw it away. Somebody threw it away. Yeah, we ain't having sex for a while. I don't know. You know what's so funny about that? I shouldn't say somebody. Some girl offered that to split the bill for that. If it had happened, because we were just talking about it, we were joking like, I was like, oh, did you? Because if you did, we'll just have to go splitsies on that. I'm like, oh, okay. That's nice. I like you. I like you. I fucks with you. We went out last night. This is why I'm kind of dog tired right now. We went to Wrigleyville. We had
Up North Chicago.
Had ourselves a wonderful time. I enjoyed myself personally. I enjoyed myself.
You enjoy yourself everywhere you go.
Hey man, I had to. I'm assuming everybody else had one too, right?
I had a good time.
Yeah.
Could have been better though, man. They closed down. We went to Wrigleyville, which is like it's a baseball town, and it's an actual rival of the baseball team that we grew up on the South Side of Chicago. I didn't grow up, but my grandmother's from South Side of Chicago, and that's basically what we claim. And on the South Side of Chicago, we got a baseball team named White Sox. And up north Chicago, we got a team called the Cubs. And as you all people know, people divide things and become rivals and enemies. So we went into the enemy territory yesterday, which is fine because one thing about Cubs fans is they embrace us. They always embrace us with love. But if the Cubs came down to White Sox area, it wouldn't be the same. I guarantee
it would not be. Hell no.
But in the defense of that, none of us was wearing Sox gear, so they had no idea what we Sox.
Yeah, like so right.
You gotta take that in consideration.
That too.
Well, maybe we should try that.
Hell no.
I was in Wrigleyville serving you on before last year when I went to the Crosstown Classic.
Did you?
The White Sox lost, but maybe that's why I didn't have no issue because we lost. If I would have won, I probably would have got some status.
You know, and they was expecting you to be there because of the game. Now, maybe it would have been different just showing up randomly. You know, when
yeah,
there's no game
probably,
going
right.
on, you just decked out in size gear.
Right, yeah. I was on a rooftop party, which is dope. If you ever do a rooftop thing, definitely.
I definitely want to do something on the rooftop, like have a rooftop party. I wanted to do that last year for my birthday. I might do it this year. Something real, something everybody can dress up, so we can, do it all again.
Plenty of time, plan it out.
Yeah,
Get a limo or a party bus.
yeah.
Whatever,
We'll have to do that. But last night, I was kind of initially upset because we didn't get to go in Exodus. That was
They shut down the only black club in Wrigleyville.
yeah.
I was disappointed because they it's a black club. They knew how to shake it, baby.
Yeah, man.
I miss it.
That's probably why your Mexican was happy when she found out it was me.
No, she. I believe my Mexican. You know what? I'm gonna go ask her, but I believe my Mexican like that place. It's
It was
very
a huge-
rhythmic. Yeah, it plays
She was
good music.
happy when we found out it was close. She was like, "Yes, thank you." Like she was.
It was a cool vibe when we went last time.
Maybe she just didn't want you to see no black ass shaking.
Hey, that could be a possibility.
Or it just brought up some memories,
What did you do last time?
I don't do nothing. I'm a good boy. I just be in there just with her.
You know, some shit feels a type of way. Like, what did I make?
No, but you know what the thing is? When you got two Mexicans going into a Jamaican club, or all reggae club, it's especially in Wrigleyville in the white area.
Right.
It's like they stand out,
Like
So-
sitting out like a, yeah.
Yeah.
It was with 4 black dudes. So I don't think
They got to get another reggae club right now. Now you have to.
They not. That's probably why they closed it down, because it's a reggae club, a Jamaican reggae club in the middle of a baseball, white Caucasian.
But that just used to jump every time you went though. I don't-
They got something. They trying to build something over there. So I don't know.
I don't know. Well, maybe they remodeling it. Maybe.
That whole street was taken down like
Yeah,
buildings.
I think they
Like,
remodeled it. If that's the case.
I hope they make that whole block Exodus.
Oh, if they did, oh, man, that'd be great.
And Exodus was the name of the place, people. So
Yeah.
if you ever in Chicago, I think it was Exodus 2.
Exodus too.
If they rebuild it and you into Jamaican
Yeah.
reggae, I know Hispanics is not that type of reggae, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's in the same.
It's like reggae, Afrobeat, anything Wale probably does. It's Rihanna, yeah, all that. That shit was great last time we went. I was kind of upset, but I think they do got the wild hair there. But we didn't go to.
is the wild in?
Yeah,
Oh,
wild hair is there.
yeah. No girl that I used to talk to. She used to talk about the wild hair all the time.
Wild hair is just a little bit bigger than Exodus, and they have a stage. They got a stage there too.
Is it reggae? Or
It's definitely reggae. Yeah, yeah.
It's still open too.
Yeah.
If it was cold, we could have went to them.
Yeah, it was somewhere far where we were. It didn't make any sense for us to try to go over there.
Like people, the places, the clubs you go to, the music matters. And normally, I could dance to all type of music, but last night it was so Caucasian.
Yeah, it was.
So called. Pop. I like pop music, but it was just too much. It was
Okay.
overload.
Not the last place. The last
No, not the last place.
okay.
I'm talking about the first place, Sluggers. Sluggers is another good place, but last night it was just the music was just too upbeat Caucasian for me.
Be Caucasian,
Too upbeat.
aka pop.
No, but I like pop, but it was another level of pop. I say it's level. You got Michael Jackson pop.
Mm-hmm.
You got Justin Bieber pop,
Hey,
and then you got Britney Spears pop. Yeah. Got up there to Britney Spears pop, And it was just too much for me.
so the one place that we did end up at was what was the name of that spot? Do y'all know?
What was it? HVAC? Was it HVAC or
BET.
BET?
VET?
BET.
No, it's not. Get the fuck out of
You know what? I don't
here.
even think we saw that place.
I don't even think. Yeah, I don't know, but it was one of the big.
Look for the black security guards.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
Basically, right.
I was like, I knew that spot was going to be bumping because it was the only place on that strip that had black bouncers outside. The only spot. So I'm like, that's for a reason.
Now I like his logic because it really did make it worked though. It came out to be true.
It did. So we didn't know the name of the place, but it was pretty huge. We got in there. shit, we made it our own. To be honest with you, we made it our own. It was so Caucasian in there, but to be honest, the DJ was alright.
Yeah.
The DJ was straight. He played some decent records there.
Getting some of that cowboy love. Right upstairs, it was another floor that played country music. So the people from upstairs were coming down and come like kicking with us, doing the Dougie and
Yeah,
I don't know the names of the new dance moves. If River, if you can elaborate, because River was doing it all last night. I can't keep up.
It's been a while, man. I was just in my element, man. It felt good, man. DJ played what he was supposed to play.
yeah, he did. This is nothing like when we went to G-Ways a couple weeks ago.
Nothing.
Like we people watched that night. This time we were the people that people were watching.
Yeah. I mean, he got to the point. He looked around. There was a big girl in the circle. Like,
Yeah, right.
People just popping up. Like it was good.
Was grabbing for Billy's booty.
You know what? To this day, I still don't remember this girl y'all talking about.
Her hand was it was literally touching. I was looking at it. She was trying to get your attention. She was bagging her booty up.
Yeah.
Into I guess you were turned around dancing with the dude. Well, not dancing with them.
Yeah,
but
and
grooving.
yeah.
I say grooving.
Yeah, right.
You
Okay.
were grooving with the Caucasian guy who was really who had a real good energy, real positive vibe, and he was doing the
He was
same.
cool,
He
man.
knew all the songs.
He did know all the songs
He
though.
knew more than me. He was like, hey, you know when you don't know some lyrics, you kind of turn your head and
Yeah.
you know like that. He knew everything. I'm like, damn, you been hanging out with.
She was reaching for you as you were grooving with him. Like she was back. I'm looking at her hand.
Yeah,
The tips of her fingers were grabbing your booty, were touching your booty.
touching my.
Touching your booty. I kid you not. I kid you not. Billy, but low key, Billy was getting a lot of attention last night, and he was not taking advantage of.
I did.
was witnessing it.
He was, you know.
Well, Fred seen it all. He ain't said shit.
Why should he have to tell you? It was circling you.
Fred was getting some love too. He just didn't want it. Girl was like, oh, let me take a picture with Fred.
Man, that pissed me off so damn much.
What? I didn't see this. Y'all elaborate.
Yeah, the girl that was with it was a slim white chick that was with the big girl that was trying to get your attention. And
Right.
I'm just sitting at the table looking at y'all, and she's over here talking to me about you, like, yeah, you know him, yada yada. Yeah, that's he's our friend. He's with the group, yada yada. Right. And she's constantly stubbing all over the place, stepping on my shoes multiple times. I'm like, what this?
You tell them about shoes though. These ain't just regular shoes you had on.
Oh yeah, those wasn't regular shoes he had on.
The girl's constantly stepping on my foot. I'm like, she don't get the fuck away from my damn feet. Then next thing out of nowhere, she was talking to some other chick, and next thing you know, she constantly bagging up in front of me. And next thing you know, she pulled out her camera to try to take a selfie with me and her. I'm like, who the fuck is you? Like, you didn't ask me to come in my vicinity. You just,
Oh my God, are you friend Mac too from that podcast?
Now, people, I'm gonna paint this picture for you. Fred Mac 2 went out looking silky smooth last
Yeah, man.
night.
That man
He
was so
went out
sick.
looking like a CEO.
Yeah,
Now,
he was.
He's a CEO chilling, minding his business, sipping on his drink. And the lady, what she have, a flannel?
I think she did.
Yeah, she really looked like how can I describe it? Like just a regular lady, just I guess like a baseball fan, I guess, with a red flannel, some blue jeans, real drunk like. I mean, she was enjoying herself, and she was trying to holler at the CEO. So she was forcing herself on the CEO, which I noticed she was over there talking to him, but I didn't know to what extent the conversation was going.
Yeah.
So when he told me about it, it was just funny. So it was like y'all both getting love tonight. Like you, Billy, and Mac 2 getting love.
And when I see them, I often wonder how y'all lines be when y'all talk to women. So when I look at, Fred, I often think he hit a woman with like, hey girl, similar to my name, I'm a gentleman. I'm also a Mac 2. And Billy, I often think, when he talk to chicks, he just walk up to her, he more your front, he just, hey, I knock your socks off, but I'm gonna keep mine on. You know what I mean? That's just how I think y'all talking to people when I see y'all today.
I'm gonna use that line. I'm definitely using that line now. my God.
What y'all didn't notice was that she did the same chick who was going for you, the medium sized lady. She was coming up to me. I seen her dancing my way, but I think she was gonna stop. She came all the way up on me so much that her crotch was on my knee. And I calmly said, my girl finna kill me. She's literally right there. And she got it like she respectfully said, oh, I'm sorry. She apologized and backed up. You know.
I was just glad she didn't come up to me because you was standing right next to me. So
I'm pretty sure she thought her friend was on you though. So I don't think she wanted to cock block or twat block.
Yeah, she was definitely not twat blocking. Y'all, I guess it was signs there. I didn't notice that at all.
Yeah, all the white girls on you last night.
They said something. That's why I had to turn you around for that little older woman.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah. She wanted.
Yeah.
She wants some of that chocolate drop.
All the women were coming up dancing on BB. Like they were all coming up.
I don't know. I guess I was just giving out that energy. I was just trying to turn up last night.
Yeah,
you turned up. I was. Hey, but you did remind me of them ladies that come out that just want to be with like their friends. So like when a guy come in their circle, they come like girls will be coming up to you and you would get out the circle.
I don't want this.
I'm just coming to dance with my guys.
And that really makes sense. Like, yeah, that's exactly what said no, no, no,
thank you.
Wow.
This guy is not here.
I was the guy like before we went in there. Okay, we're going to dance together. Okay,
we're gonna leave together.
We're gonna leave together too. Okay, that means you. All right,
but we all had a good time. I believe Mac too had a decent time. Now I want to see from his perspective, because we kind of took Fred out of his element last night.
We kind of did.
I just want to know his perspective on the night, like how he felt when he got there, how he felt when we were in the middle, and at the end of the night.
What did you observe?
Because you were doing the people watching.
Yeah, you was doing.
Well, I mean, that's normally my thing. Really, I like to observe in all settings. So, and you know, bars and clubs just never been my scene. It's not my thing. It's not something that I'm like. It's not some form of entertainment for me, so it's just kind of like I like to go and just kind of get out the crib and that can connect to people and just kind of go from there. It's probably a little bit better if I'm drinking, which I don't really drink nothing at all, so that's probably helping better.
Yeah,
and that's what I was wondering. I was wondering why you weren't drinking much.
Yeah, because man, I was saving money, man. I gotta save money. Like I said earlier, people in the beginning of this, I'm surviving life. So right now,
that shit is real.
I'm trying to survive through life, and I gotta penny pension. But yeah, I mean, it was cool. So the first spot we went to.
Oh yeah, first spot,
Sluggers. That instantly kind of killed my buzz. Like I kind of got out. I'm like, all right, let's see what's we really gonna be like tonight. Because I was cool while we walking up to everything. We started to walk to Ringy after we got out the Uber.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, cool. You know, it's gonna be a good night.
An adventure.
And it's gonna be a little adventure. And then we get to the spot. The first spot we finna get up in, and the bouncer has to shut the door right before me and Marilyn get in there. Yeah. So all y'all get in first, and then
so
it's just me and her. I'm like, so we out there just waiting, and then eventually y'all start coming out bit by bit, and we're still just waiting, and then finally we're like, all right, let's find another spot to go to. So it was kind of like that kind of just killed it a little bit for me. So
killed your vibe.
Yeah, it kind of killed my vibe a little bit. Yeah. And even another couple spots that we went to was decent, but it still wasn't like it just wasn't. I just wasn't in that mindset at that point. So, yeah.
But what did you observe, like, when we went in the other place?
I mean, for the moment, I observed everything. I mean, I observed when we went to the second spot, and, everybody dancing around a little bit. It was more pop, but they were sprinkling a little bit of something that was like, gave us a little bit of flavor. So it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I fuck with this. So then they turned it right back off real quick. So it was like, they gave us a little teaser. They gave us a little teaser here and there. Like, all right, okay, now it's kind of rotate. So It was a couple good looking women out there. So surprisingly, not surprisingly, but that many white chicks out there. It was only a handful.
It was a handful. Not that much.
The majority of them looked good too, so that's a good thing.
It would have been so much better. I really think that Exodus would have been Fred. I think Mac 2 would have really let loose in Exodus.
Oh no, he wouldn't have sat down.
I know he wouldn't. That's why I was so disappointed when I found out they closed it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Wrigleyville.
I know. I know, man.
I will say this though, Wrigleyville, the white girls in Wrigleyville, they starting to come up. I mean, white girls been coming up for a minute now.
Yeah.
They really starting to come up. I don't know if they need something totally different or drinking something totally different, but they get a little thicker.
Something in the water, something thick.
So
something's in the smart water.
It's that GMO food they eat.
It's GMO food.
I'm serious.
That vegan life or some shit, what the hell is probably helping y'all out because y'all looking great.
But you know what? Now that I really think about it, I'm viewing this from Mac 2's end. Because when we got there, he said Sluggers brought down because they closed the door.
Right.
At the second club, me and him both got drinks spilled on us that splashed, like a lady dropped her drink, splashed up on us.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it splashed up on us. Then we got to the third club. He got a lady stepping on his shoes. So it's like, I can understand his frustration.
Damn you ladies.
Yeah, because we was trying to come up with less of what we was going to do. We said Wrigleyville, but we was still leaving the option open in case we did something else, like trying to hit up a downtown party, rooftop or something like that, because that's what I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. So I dressed up just in case we could find something a little bit more upscale like that. But going to Wrigleyville, I would have dressed them. I would have been just kind of, because I seen most people that had their own gym shoes on. There was no problem.
Yeah, I seen that too.
I was kind of upset about that.
I got my dress shoes off,
Right. So I mean, I would have came dressed down and would have been more comfortable. Would have had something on that I ain't worried about, having to clean, because I can clean the gym shoes, no problem. Depending on which kind they are, but dress shoes is a little bit more. I could have more effort too. So
that's why I just get black, baby. I just take wet a napkin or a paper towel.
Right.
But yours a little bit more than that.
Yeah, a little bit more than that. I just had put on some dress pants. I just got the cleaners too. I'm like, damn, I gotta put these motherfuckers right there. So, but no, I mean, it was a good night. It was. I didn't get a chance to smoke, so that probably kind of didn't hurt. I was trying to smoke too.
Like a cigar?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta be specific.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to smoke that stuff, y'all.
Yeah.
Smoke that green.
I don't smoke that much. I don't smoke.
So that lady and I finally caught who was the one blazing that smoke. I seen her in the first bar. She had like she had a GP. She had some. But I seen her blow the smoke out. I'm like, look, shoot it, I smell. I smelled that shit instantly. Okay, I see you.
So next time when we go, well, for one, we're gonna try to figure out if Exodus there. That's number one.
That's the only how I go back. That's the only how I would ever go back to Exodus.
But of number two, we'll see what Wild Hair is about, and I'll show you definitely what Wild Hair is about.
We can check that out. I do want to find more reggae clubs, like more house music clubs.
Yes. I think we'll be all in our element if we go to those two. Exodus definitely. Wild Hair is. I've only been like maybe twice. That was a little while ago too. So don't quote me on all that. But I know Exodus is the shit. So
I'm hoping they relocate.
Yeah.
So we just gotta find. Oh, people, if you're ever in Chicago, you can check out this website to help you find events at clubs and bars and lounges. It's called Chicago MetroMix.com.
Yeah.
Right. If it's not like that, it's something like that. Just put in your Google search or whatever search engine you got, and it'll pop up with the correct and give you the right route. But that has a lot of good things in it. Just make sure it's not permanently closed, because I don't think they updated it yet. They just got it in there. So just make sure it's not permanently closed. If it is,
just search for it. So what's the website again?
ChicagoMetroMix.com.
Definitely go to that website and check some things out. Oh, one thing about that last club you did go to, it kind of resembled Truth from Power.
The last one?
Yeah. A little bit, like the stairs.
Hell no.
It did.
Hell no.
It didn't?
Hell no. Truth is so damn, like, fancy. That club was just wooden shit. Just
it's long. I thought it was like.
What you just said was not the truth.
I thought it resembled it a little bit. I mean, I'm not talking about how many people were there because every time you see the truth scenes in Power, it always. I thought the structure resembled it.
Right. No.
Well, fuck y'all.
I get it.
But since we talking about Power, we might as well talk about it, man. I don't even know where to start with Power.
The bullshit US leak that happened the last 3 episodes of the season.
So the last couple days, well, I don't know when it was. So it was like maybe Wednesday or Thursday.
I think it was like early in the week, almost. Yeah, probably Wednesday.
Because the episode 20 came out on Wednesday, and I want to say that it came out on the same day the leak.
Yeah, so that probably was Wednesday. Though.
Right. That's when I first seen scenes about about stuff we shouldn't have seen already. But yeah, that's when the leak had started, and people were going all in a frenzy. Like Facebook, Twitter, everywhere you think of, everybody was talking about the leak of. Like, but I know a lot of y'all didn't watch it, like the leak of.
No, I told you I don't do spoilers. I don't do go aheads. I can wait. I'm a patient person. I will wait.
I'm gonna give the same response I gave my friend on Facebook when I posted the status about how pissed I was about the leak. She asked me the same thing. Did you watch it? And I'm like, no, because I prefer to watch my shows on my big ass HD TV with clear picture and sound, not off of some bootleg ass link that has shitty ass quality.
Right.
Look like the bootman had recorded that shit, or it was recorded off of a live video. I don't want to see my episodes that way.
Actually, it was recorded off of a milk carton. Off a phone, like where they were showing it was on the phone.
My point,
but it was like, but it was positioned on a milk carton.
I don't want to see my power that way. I don't want to see any of my shows that way.
That was
if I'm
hilarious.
a fan of the show, I want to see my show how I would normally watch it, which is at home and on the TV.
So right. So if you've been living under the rock, the last 3 episodes hasn't been leaked. The past couple days, so
and I deleted motherfuckers that was sharing the mix.
I'm glad I didn't have no friends like that on Facebook. I ain't gonna stunt you. I didn't have not one person show that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, not one.
That's good.
I didn't even know about it till y'all talked about it. So I was just like, oh, good. Right?
Let me clarify that. I'm sorry. I say I deleted people that posted. I deleted people that posted videos of the leak episodes, not the link. I didn't have no problem with somebody saying, yeah, man, the episodes are out. The link to watching is right here. Then that's fine. You give the people the option of choosing to watch it if they want to. But you have others over here that was sharing it from somebody else that had all the every single episode uploaded.
True.
And he was showing you know how Facebook is. You scroll down, you see on your timeline. You see something that somebody shared, it has the video automatically playing
right there
before you even get a chance to stop it. It's like automatically, playing. So you scroll down. So I deleted people like that. And then especially when they got the caption of what happened in the episode, it's like, rest in peace, so-and-so. I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't want to know that shit. I wanted to be surprised when I watched my episodes of Power and any other show that I watched. True. I like the element of surprise.
That was the first thing I did see.
I don't want to have to think about it or be like, this is what's going to happen.
Right.
Or like when I watched the last episode this morning, that's supposed to come out tonight, and I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what's going to set up what happened in the end because the folks already leaked the shit. So I'm like, so now I know what's going to happen. So man, yeah, I was pissed off with people that were so that. So I was the weird people that were sharing, but it was motherfuckers that I don't fuck with anyway. So anyway, like they would be missed.
You not your friend number.
All right. Yeah, that was the first thing I seen. Recipe so and so. You know what I mean? And I was like, wait, what? Actually, it wasn't like I scrolled down and said somebody tagged me in it because they knew I watched Power, and somebody tagged me into that. So that's what I saw, like firsthand. Like, really? But I will say the first thing I am the only person of this group who watched it all. I have watched every single episode because I can't help myself, and I wanted to know.
Is it that serious?
It is serious.
I try to give people the benefit of the doubt when I see and hear things like this. I try to say, oh, it's just teenagers, kids who are doing this. But for that to be an episode that only an adult can get their hands on and really get like, really? If the people just go crazy like they need it, like you.
I didn't go crazy like I
Is
needed
this new drugs? Is this a new cocaine?
I'm pretty sure a kid can still lift it because, these kids grow up in this technology where
and hack everything.
they know how to hack.
Yeah.
Period. So, matter of fact, it's another, I think there was, somebody had tried to hack HBO.
Right.
And they were going to leak episodes of, like the scripts and episodes of Insecure and Ballers at one point.
And Game of Thrones.
And Game of Thrones, right. So, yeah, motherfuckers do
Yeah,
this.
that happened this week too.
Right. That all happened at the same time.
All at the same time.
All the same
day,
time.
actually. But
For the Thursdays.
Thursday is here. But no, I watched it because I wanted to watch it. I mean, it's not taken away from anything that. I mean, just I watched it with y'all today. Like I watched that episode, like I watched it, Brandon. Even though I know what's going to happen, I still want to watch it. I'm still going to watch it like HD. It doesn't take away from the fact that I'm going to watch it every time it comes on.
Yeah, but when you're watching it, it's just like the dirt sheets with Rossi. Yes, I watch wrestling.
We
It's
watch
like,
wrestling, man.
If you start a match, you know who's gonna win because you read the information already. So it takes away
Right.
from the whole element of surprise.
I mean, yeah, and I wanted to know. So when you do that, you make a choice. Like, yeah, okay, I'm going to know for what the rest of the season is.
That's your question. Why did you want to know though? Why?
Because
Why?
I'm so used to Netflix, and I binge watch episodes of shows that I love. So when that came out, yeah, I watched it. What the first thing I seen was rest in peace that so and so. So I wanted to know what transpired, from that to that. So yeah, I watched it.
As long as you don't let nothing slip up until.
No, I'm not. I will wait until episode 10.
Pissed.
Spoiler alert. Everybody dies. And in the next 3 seasons, everybody dies. It's going to be a whole new cast.
Yeah.
Just Tommy to laugh.
You just want Tommy to live.
I want everybody, I want that whole cast to die. Only person who should live is Tommy and the little girl.
That really?
Which little girl?
Oh, I forgot there's 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Both the little girls and Tommy live. Everybody else should die. Angela.
Wait, why you so pro Tommy?
Because he's the only one who really does what he's supposed to do. He don't do no snitching. He don't do no.
Nah, he fucks up. You ain't really been watching. Tommy been fucking up.
Too.
Yeah, if you been staying with it, Tommy been fucking up.
I don't know, man.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, he been fucking up. He don't think things out. That's why he act.
But that's how he'd be a cold ass killer because he gonna kill everybody.
That's not the answer. And everybody don't supposed to get killed. If somebody got information, you don't kill the person that got information you need. First of all, that's not the smart thing.
Him killing that federal agent,
you fucked up a lot.
He didn't need to do that at all. He didn't need to do that.
Well, I guess in the end, that's why they need each other because they both be Tommy be fucking out there. Ghost be doing too much shit and have to be back and they end up fucking. I guess they do need each other. But I still hope everybody dies except for Tommy.
I didn't want Dre to die until now. Till like 2 episodes ago until he killed Julio.
Yeah, he got a lot going on.
He really.
He want to be the biggest drug dealer.
He do.
I think he's going to be.
Him would be justified.
He wants to be the next Ghost.
I was really rooting for Dre until he killed him.
I mean, you already knew Dre was trying to be. He wasn't trying to give up the lifestyle anyway. Because as soon as Ghost brought him in, he was always telling him what you need me to do.
Yeah, I want to get
it. Ghost was trying to be like, nah, man, we going
legit,
stay in
man.
the suit and tie. We going legit and help you run this club. We just gonna do this shit the right way. We got a daughter to worry about. I got kids and a wife to worry about. We gonna try to live as long as we can to take care of our families. We're gonna get out of this lifestyle. But Dre kept wanting to be in. Kept wanting to be in.
Yeah,
he got both worlds.
He wants to be Ghost.
And
he wants to be Ghost.
Yeah, he wanted to be Ghost. I'm not sure he want to be the professional role, but he wanted them hotels. Them clubs. Right. He wanted to be in, but I think when Ghost bring him into the professional world, now he wants to be into both. Because he's like, man, this professional world can open you a lot more doors and opportunities to be able to do your dirt, but still look professional. It's almost like it's like a clear. It's a good persona to have. Like you take all the suspicion away when you're like a businessman and you can do it well for yourself. You would be like the last thing somebody would think would be like a drug dealer.
And it's where your income come from. Because if you're just a drug dealer, you riding around with nice cars, you got a nice crib, it's like, look, you ain't even working. How the fuck you got all this? Right? Right. So
this is my son. This is my kid. This is what brings the money. Not people knowing that you really got more than what you bringing in off professional shit. It's dirty.
Now that I think about it, if Drake can kill everybody in that cast, I am rooting for him. I am fucking rooting for Drake.
Are you rooting for Drake?
I am rooting for Drake now. Because nobody in that cast, none of those characters are innocent. Nobody's innocent.
Nobody's innocent. You are.
Ghost and Tasha, they put Kanan in jail. Tasha do so much dirty shit.
Oh, I want Tasha to die.
The son he getting it way above his head. Dude, like I said, if Drake can kill everybody in that cast, I'm rooting for him.
I mean, he can get. That was my thing though. If he can get Julio to die, if he set him up to die, why he didn't set up Kanan to die? That's what I was trying to figure out.
He was probably gone. He probably didn't have an opportunity.
Well, that's because Kanan had his daughter as if you're gonna do something here, you gotta think about your daughter. These other people that had no connection with his daughter, so that's why he had to play. He had to be a little bit more careful on how he played that route.
I guess.
Yeah, but you can always make it. He could have did what he did to Julio. Have somebody else kill Kanan and make it look like he had nothing to do
but
with
you
it.
got to think about it. Kanan had a little bit more clout in the streets compared to Julio. It'd been a little bit more difficult for it not to get back to Kanan that Dre was trying to take you out.
Well, a lot of people didn't even know he was alive, so it's like you could have made it say, "Hey, this random person saw you out," because you know what I'm saying.
But a lot of people didn't know he was dead either.
Right.
Like, a lot of people didn't know the whole situation between him and Ghost.
They just let him disappear.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He started being different places, showed up around the school and shit. Like, at some point, somebody could have just randomly spotted each other.
But at the same time, he had Jukebox and his other cast too that he was still have to worry about. And Jukebox is a little bit more ruthless than Kanan. So if he would have tried to take Kanan out, Jukebox would have took him out and probably killed his little girl.
Jukebox is probably the realest gangster.
She is the realest gangster.
The realest gangster, period, on that show. So, I mean, my thought on that, I was like, man, Jay, you could have easily just been like, man, Tommy, or, Ghost. Kanan's alive, man. He got my daughter hostage. We need to figure something out. We need a plan. He got me doing this and that, yada, yada. I need to follow along with it. And Ghost would have found a way to kind of help him out to get, make sure his daughter would have been safe.
This is what I don't like about the storytelling sometimes on the show, because a lot of people don't say what they need to say in the time they need to say it.
But that's why I actually agree with it. Because that's what people do in real life. You constantly hear about somebody coming to you about something with their life, and you're like, you shouldn't have did that. You should have did that. We do it every day, so it's going to make sense that they're going to do it on TV.
Don't try to make sense of this.
I'm just saying, man. I'm devil's advocate, man.
This show pisses me off sometimes.
No, it would be too obvious. But I don't want to give away too many spoilers for people who might not be caught up. But that was my last season watching that shit.
Oh yeah, he told me that. He said this is his last season of watching Power. Wait, more Power?
Well, let me say this to you though, because I thought about something you said earlier. You said you don't want to watch because you wanted Ghost to go clean with the club and you don't want him to get it back involved. I thought about the storyline that was just about the club being clean. That was a boring storyline when he was battling them two white dudes across the street.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't that interesting.
It wasn't.
It wasn't that interesting at all. And I was like, to go through a whole season of this, I don't think I'll make it. Like, I really thought about them episodes.
Why he ain't murdering nobody right now?
Like it was just not interesting.
Where's the drugs?
No, because keep in mind, they could have did different storylines. They could have had him doing the professional world and Tommy just doing the drug world. And that could have been all your entertainment right there with Tommy.
And Tommy was. He was.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But the point that they brought him back to, like, the drug.
But Ghost is the main character, so that's what that's still who they're going to focus the majority of the episodes of the show around. Or at least most of the season around. So when your main character ain't giving you that entertainment, you only can see it from the other people that's like the secondary backup characters, it's kind of difficult to be like, okay, I can stay in tune. You're like, Man, Ghost ain't really doing shit right now. He kind of being.
Why he can't be
He
professional?
being
Why
St.
is
Patrick.
Why
I
is
need him
not
to-
being professional?
He
and
being
running
St.
the business
Patrick. I need him to be
cool
Ghost.
entertainment?
Because it's
Because
a
it's
drama.
not what this show
The
is.
show's a
not what
drama.
the
It's
show-
a drama.
The show
From the
is
first
about
episode,
cocaine.
What are okay?
Selling weight,
I got
making
questions.
money.
I got a question.
Sure.
What are the two most high-rated black shows on TV right now?
Power and Empower.
Power and Empire. Okay.
And Blackish, maybe if you want to count that.
Who's the star of Empire?
Terrence.
Terrence.
Howard.
Terrence
What does
Howard.
he do?
Well, he's a
music
hip hop mogul.
mogul, right?
He's not a drug dealer.
He's a
Okay,
former
not-
drug
Wait,
dealer.
Hold on.
Yeah,
And he's
okay.
hiding his secrets from killing people.
Yeah,
So you got
So-
that gets intertwined and all
But he
that.
used to be a what?
he used to
No,
be.
I get what
A
you're
drug
saying.
dealer.
I get what
Now
you're
he
saying.
kills people, right?
Yeah, he kills people on the low.
And Ghost does what? Kill people,
On the low.
drug deal.
On the
So
low.
why are these two shows? Why does the
Why
main
all the
character,
black
main black
shows
character,
about
exactly?
that type
Why
of
do
stuff? Like,
the highest rated shows have to be about that? Why can't just be a successful black man? You know?
Okay, then
just-
why did you start watching it in the first place?
Because he was making his way out the gang. And he was-
Okay, I give you that.
I got a counter for that. It's a lot of good shows. There's white shows. There's Breaking Bad, drug dealing.
Drug
Sopranos is gangster.
Yeah.
Murder people. Like it's not just black shows. So I won't say just the black people.
But
Like
then
it's
again,
all across the
You
board.
got more
Like
white shows that they got some white shows like that, but the highest ones aren't always just white people selling drugs. You got other white people shows that's just regular shows, just common folk, and then you got other like superheroes and all this. But the only black shows that are high rated are when a black man is killing and selling drugs.
but what I'm my counter
Just ballers.
Baller.
I mean, that's not necessarily a black show, but it's a lot of black people.
It's a
in that
black show.
Who's the main character?
The Rock.
The Rock. He's not black, but it's The Rock. But you
Exactly.
got
He's
other-
black. Come on. All
but
right,
you got-
all right.
no,
We'll give y'all that. We're not giving y'all that.
He's Polynesian.
He's black, but he can blend in with the Caucasian crowd too. So I don't think.
Survivor's Remorse. That season starts back next Sunday, which I love that show.
That's a whole black
That's an
show.
all black cast for the most part too. They ain't selling drugs. Well, I mean, one's a basketball player, so I can't stand that.
Okay, you know what? I give you Survivor's
The
Remorse.
new show.
But yes, I give you. Yes, I love Survivor's Remorse because they got the agent, the intelligent black agent with the intelligent black.
Oh, right.
agent. I
Yeah,
give
yeah.
yes. Okay, I
Yeah,
give you
yeah.
that. I like. See, that's a good one.
I was going to give you a new example, but no, that'll just.
But that's still not as high as.
Insecure. That's an all black show, and that has a good high rating.
Yeah. It's on HBO.
I'll check it out, but that's not up there with Empire and Power. Survivor's Remorse neither. That's not up there with Empire and Power.
It's not.
I think it is. Like
It's
now,
not in
I mean, it's on the
It's in the
second
top
season,
five.
and it just got renewed for its third.
I mean, it's coming back with either, but I'm talking about like ratings and the level. It's not up there.
But okay, let's take Empire is a soap opera. It's a late night soap opera. Literally, what that show is. If you want to take out that,
Selling drugs.
nobody's selling drugs on there.
yeah, they no drugs.
Nobody's
Wait, you
selling
said
drugs.
Empire?
Empire,
Nobody's selling
yes,
drugs.
nobody's selling drugs on there.
Empire?
Yeah, nobody's selling
The
drugs.
Fox.
Yes,
He used to sell drugs.
that was his former
And now
life.
he's killing people. And having people killed. And fucking his son's girlfriends. And fucking got his other son molested and had a baby.
Allegedly, no, I'm just playing.
Come on. It's so
I mean, but
it's so
look, Game
much-
of Thrones is based off violence. All these shows you saying with black people is white people shows that have similar. Like, you need drama. You need bloodshed. You need like something because people ain't. Nobody's gonna watch a whole season of a show that's nothing but positive. It's not gonna happen
Why?
because nobody wants to see it.
NBC's Blackish, and I love it. Nobody's killing.
I
Nobody's
love
selling
Like,
drugs.
that's a comedy though. That's different. We talk about show like real shows, like comedy. I'm taking comedies out. That's a
That's a
comedy.
real show.
But that's a comedy. It's different with comedies. You know, that's a whole. We talk about regular like show like dramas, like
Yeah.
shows. Like they can't all. You gotta have an antagonist, a protagonist. You need all that. You gotta have it because where's the storyline if everybody's a success story? You know, like what are you tuning in to see?
Everybody can be a success, but I believe these dramas need to be a little bit more realistic and stop just going with the guideline of what things have been looked at to be for so long.
And you know what I think they're doing as far as the black stuff? It's a copycat market. if you think what's the most successful, well, not what might be, what is the most successful black drama is The Wire. So everybody's always trying to make another. The Wire was great. I don't care what it made.
It is the
Wire
greatest TV show of all time.
Great. So everybody's trying to keep making a show that can go like The Wire. It's just like, what's wrong with it? I mean, as long as people know it's a TV show.
But do they really know that?
But don't blame it on the TV.
Members getting death threats, emails.
But blame it on the people. Don't blame it on the TV show. That's why I don't like when people say blame it on the music, but don't blame it on the individuals that listen to it. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop making that the scapegoat. Blame it on these people. They're the ones that's doing it. Like, it ain't my fault you want to go tweet and send death threats to an actor. So you gonna take it out on the show? That's stupid. Like, take it out on the person that's doing it. Like, those are the idiots. It's fucking TV, moron. Take the fucking
Like, I feel bad for the actor of, like, who plays Tyreek in real life, because I know like 95% of them everybody wants to kill him.
Yeah, because he always do these type of roles where people just hate his character. He did it in Barbershop. What was that? 3? People hated him in that. Every role he does, people hate his character. So
that's true.
Yeah, they really want to kill him then.
I would say that's the type of character that works for him. He can get paid off of.
So he makes a good annoying character.
He does. Yeah, he does. Oh, but just like that new show, but no, I can't really talk about that either. Snowfall. I don't know if you guys watched that.
That's not
Cocaine and
Cocaine and AIDS. Yeah,
that's not a good example.
That's what I said. That's a horrible example.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I'm 3 episodes in. It's great. It's all about cocaine.
Okay, well, how? I was gonna say Atlanta was kind of.
Atlanta's not about.
It's not about
drugs.
But I only watched one episode of Atlanta. So
What? Why?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
It's just not something I got into.
Why didn't you get into it?
I have to know.
I don't know. It's just
Wasn't enough drama? Wasn't enough drugs?
I'm not ready for one thing.
I was about to say, because Buddy got shot on the very first episode.
The very first episode.
I don't know. It's just something that I got all hyped into.
You should go back.
It was
great.
Great show.
Maybe the title need to be different.
We waited.
Oh my God! You know what?
I didn't even catch that.
I thought.
Wait, but something I
So
said
you
last
judging it
week.
off the name?
Wait, something I said on last episode y'all didn't get. You promised.
Yeah. We was not gonna talk about it again.
I don't know. It wasn't something that
That is a great show, and
I've heard it was great. I just haven't got into it. Just like I haven't got into Game of Thrones. I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna watch that. I've never seen The Wire. I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 episodes. Look,
same here.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I've never seen The Wire.
Please,
because again, when I lived with my mother when The Wire was out, so this is back in high school or whatever. We didn't have those extra channels. So I didn't
I didn't either. I had to go back. No,
right,
you're right.
I didn't have access to that until
You need to go back now.
until I got But yeah, it's like how many seasons is this now?
It's like 9.
How many was it?
8 or 9.
8 seasons.
Yeah, 8.
I ain't got the time to catch up on all that.
You know
Yeah,
what?
you do.
Just like I ain't seen an episode of Son of Anarchy. And I heard that was a great show. I know that, and I heard it was a great show. A lot of people I know watched it.
I didn't watch it either.
I say
You didn't watch Sons?
Darius can even attest to SOA is worth it.
It's
I'll be
definitely worth
watching
it.
him on my Facebook timeline, and he'd be like, "I love it. I'm emotional at some part." Like SOA is.
He just finished watching it last month, and this man has been so emotional. Like, he won't even start, because I told him to start. What's the one show I told him to start? I forgot what the show I told him to start, but he was like, "I can't even do it, man, because I'm still kind of feeling Sons of Anarchy." That was last month, mind you, and I'm like, "Damn, man." Sons of Anarchy, it's definitely worth it. If you ever get a chance, man, definitely, start that.
Look, you do SOA, I'm gonna do The Wire.
Look, send me the Blu-rays of these seasons. I'll watch them.
Is The Wire on Netflix?
The Wire is not on Netflix. Sons of Anarchy is on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Sons is on Netflix.
All of the seasons?
Yeah.
The way I've watched The Wire is HBO on demand. That's how I watched it, because it's there. But I believe it's on either Hulu or...
Man, if you got a laptop or something...
Yeah, you can do that. You can watch that shit for free, too.
Yeah, I can find The Wire.
I watched the last season of Shameless before it got on Netflix, because I had to catch up on all that. That's the show I was trying to tell him to watch. I was like, I need you to go ahead and start Shameless. He's like, no, I can't do it. You gotta.
I got too many
Sons,
things. I'm trying to do Stranger Things right now.
Well,
I couldn't get it to you.
I never even tried that.
I couldn't. It's not for me.
I never even tried it. But he said it was alright with just by the first episode.
Yeah, the first episode was cool.
Okay.
I guess I'll double up either watching Stranger Things. See which one to keep my attention.
So you definitely got a couple of shows you need to
Yeah, I
watch.
mean, we talked about them before. I gotta watch The Wire. I gotta watch Sons of Anarchy. I gotta watch All the Sopranos, All the Good Fathers.
God damn.
The Sopranos.
Sopranos too?
God, you
Sopranos.
listen, you
Godfather.
can't do all that together because Sopranos need its own attention.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Sopranos need its own attention.
I wish I had social media when I was watching Sopranos.
Oh my God, I wish I could have talked to somebody
Yeah,
about the last episode.
yeah, about the last episode
I just
alone.
want to talk to you about the last episode.
But let's get off there because we
We
talk
go all
about
day on that shit.
all day about TV shows.
So I was wondering because I often get asked to do double dates and go out like that with cousins or whatever. But I was just wondering, like, because I just don't know, like, why do people ask other people out on dates, on double dates?
Like couple sex, other couples.
Yeah, couples with other couples. And sometimes it's even been triple, quadruple double dating. So
Because people don't. It's a lot of fun when you have group events and group settings. Like, I would love to be able to be in a group type setting like that, where it's like relationship. We all kicking it, having fun, we doing something all together as a group. I think that would be pretty dope. The only downside to going on a double date is when one of the couples is at odds with each other that day.
Yeah,
And you gotta just kind of sit and
that's gonna be the guidelines we're gonna get into. Now, B.E., when you ask people on a double date, or do you do that?
I never
ask
do.
people?
No, I don't.
Why not?
I'm against double dating.
Why?
Because you never know what the other couple has. You don't know. Just like what he just brought up.
Why they come out last night?
No, that's not really. No, that's you just threw me off just now. No, that's not why. Just what he just brought up. Like, you don't know what the other couple is going through. Like, you don't know what the other couple, like I said, like they're going through. Like, y'all could be going out to dinner or something like that, and that's when there's quiet moments and awkward moments, because it does happen. You're having dinner and then you try to make small talk. Trying to make small talk the whole time, and something might just bring up something like
a bad memory.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just what?
No, I'm gonna let you speak on that. I was gonna say what I think how double dating would be good. Double dates would be better for new couples, like 2 sets of new couples or multiple sets of new couples.
Right.
Because at that point, hopefully you don't have nothing to really argue about. You guys are all still new. So you're kind of like, yeah, we all just going out, we just all started dating our significant others, whatever the case would be. Now we can just have open dialogue and regular conversations across the table with each other and, and just, talk about what's going on in the world that way.
I think it's situation. I don't want my girl trying to set me up on a play date. Like, if she want to go out with her girlfriend and I don't know her boyfriend, like, look, he likes basketball too. You guys are talking about something.
Yeah.
Like, don't treat me like we on a play date. Like,
Yeah,
no.
right.
I would rather go out with my homie that I know, you know what I'm saying, if I'm going to do it,
Right.
and maybe the girls got some chemistry, so we good. So nobody's awkward. They just like, we ain't never doing this again. Motherfucker talk about some shit that I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you just don't want to be, I don't know.
Yeah, especially with a dude you don't know, man. Like, well, the husband or the boyfriend, he might be some asshole that you probably want to talk to in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never know.
So then that'll lead us into the guidelines and rules of double dating. Now I can speak on this shit for like an hour, but I'm gonna just put it like this: as many double dates. What's up? Yes, I think I might.
Somebody finally having a
It got to be rules to this, because I know even I'm guilty of some of this stuff. But when you set up a double date, when you set it up, you got to make sure that the other couple you're setting it up with, you got some things in common interest. Like, you can't be like, how can I say? If me and my girlfriend was ratchet, I wouldn't expect Fred and his classy lady to come out with us and have a good time. You know what I mean?
I just want a third wheel. Can I just third wheel it?
Trust me, I've been a third wheel with you, B.
Have you?
Yes, I've been out with you. Your previous relationship.
Oh right.
You two had me out, and I had a good time.
We did have a good time.
We went to a house party.
Right.
I met some new people, and it was cool.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's it wasn't a double date, but it's still like I guess that'd be more for like third wheel. I guess we have to get into a third wheeling conversation, but double date. Like one thing is, I can't stand when I go out with lovey-dovey couples because I'm affectionate, but I ain't no lovey-dovey ass guy. So when you seeing another lovey-dovey couple and you just you're a more chill guy, now you feel like you gotta compete.
You do
because now your lady looking at you like, okay, he's kissing her forehead and doing all this color and shit. Like that's why I really don't double date a lot with Ripper because he's one of those guys who get lovey-dovey, and I'm just like, really? Open your own doors.
I don't open doors.
You do it now. You do it.
Maybe you don't do enough. I'm not lovey-dovey at all, so maybe you just don't do enough. I'm good. Like, I don't know.
I said I do the minimum. What are you talking about?
I seen Mac 2 open up a door for a girl, and then my lady looked at me and said, "You open my door?" I said, "You got hands. I'm going to my side." So, but it's like the levels. I say we got to be on the same level. Me and the guy have to be on the same type of level, but it's the workout. Because I like I said, I've been on dates with other guys that's just so affectionate, and I'm just a more laid back guy. I do a booty grab here and there, but I'm not gonna take it. That's affectionate, man.
I agree with you because I'm
that's
that way
affection.
too. But to them, they're not gonna see that as affection. A woman's not gonna do that. Yeah, he's affectionate because he grabs my ass. Smacks it.
That is PDA all the way, baby.
Lick a nose. Lick a nose, kiss an ear. I do something like that. That's real love right there. I'm telling y'all.
When you lick a nose,
lick like above the nostril. I'm telling you, women love it.
I don't know about that.
Well, at least I do it anyway. I don't give a fuck. But
that'd be the first thing.
That's how I should be. You should, if you're gonna go on a double date, you shouldn't go into, especially if you're gonna have to have a competition with each other. Like, no, y'all have y'all type of relationship and it works for y'all. Let the other couple have their type of relationship and it works for them. And you have to have that conversation with your woman too. Like, look,
it's gonna be a fight.
Their relationship is totally different from ours. So if you see so and so doing this for his lady, yada yada, don't come asking me why I don't do that too, because that's their relationship. It's not ours.
Yeah.
Let it be.
So you have to know what type of relationship you have.
Look, I throw a bone like, baby, he only overcompensating because he cheat. So look, just keep that in mind, baby. I'm completely loyal to you.
I will be that nigga.
What's that guy name off of the Lakers who had snitched on the guy who
D'Angelo Russell?
Right. See, you see how y'all knew that name right off the back? Don't be one of those guys.
That was a big thing.
Although you want to tell the guy cheating ain't right, don't do it.
It's the only option.
But you don't want to go to his lady snitch. Don't be that.
Yeah,
don't be that.
I will be that. Like, he cheated like 2 months ago. Of course, that's what he's doing. I kiss all in your forehead. If I did that too.
It's conscious kicking his butt, baby. That's all it is.
And another rule to double date is don't do a double date. Like, even if you set one up, you can set up a double date, and on that night, if you and your lady start to have tension, cancel that shit. Don't go on no double date with tension.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the other couple will sense it, and it's going to make things awkward. I'm pretty sure they'll understand, like, hey, we got into it now, we got to cancel. I'm pretty sure they'll be like, okay, cool. I didn't want to be set up in no type of predicament like that, no way.
Right.
Yeah, they'll just go out on their own. But yeah, I mean, if you know you and your lady just got into a situation, if y'all not good at being able to just kind of be like, all right, we're going to put whatever our disagreement was that we had today aside so we can enjoy our night, then yeah, definitely stay your asses at home.
Yeah.
And figure out what your problem is at that moment and fix it. But yeah, don't bring your ass in public and cut up and everything like that because you don't know how to control yourself and your temper and your mood.
That makes a lot of people feel uncomfortable. It's so, how about the weather? Like, even people who start out cool, like they might not even have tension that go out and then something happens, and then you feel that, like you feel it, like it's a silence.
Your keyword is something up. I'm thinking whether I should leave or am I staying this motherfucker. That's what weather I'm thinking about.
Check, please.
I've been in a WWE like that before too. Long time ago.
I don't know. I can't even think this whole time I was trying to think if I ever been on one. I would never throw that out to somebody. Just don't. And I like sense, but it's just like, I'm just like, why are we doing that? Like, literally, what are we trying to achieve here with this double date? Like, what are we saying?
I can
That's
see
what
it.
I'm saying. Why double date?
What are we doing here?
Like, bring another level of fun, because you can go out on dates with whoever your partner is multiple times, and then after a while, y'all get so used to going on the same type of dates that y'all get bored.
I literally have my girlfriend around my guys.
But they also say it's hard for single people to have friends and relationships. So it's better for people and couples to be friends with other couples, because now you all can do more. It's not just, I got to do this with my girlfriend, or I can't because I got to do this with my man, you know. So they just couples date other couples and just make
I ain't never had that problem.
Still split. So y'all can start off as, okay, your couple, and then another couple, y'all doing a double date. But y'all could be doing something to where it's like, okay, now we're going to split off and do our own thing. Like, us guys are going to go ahead and do something while the girls are going to do something real quick, and then we're going to come back and link up and do something else together.
Right.
Y'all still have that option. It's just another way of being able to have fun in your relationships where it's not going to get too stagnant. Because the only thing y'all do is go in relationships with each other, go on dates by yourself and be in the house all damn day by yourself. Eventually, y'all gonna be like, man, we got to figure out something new to do to kind of keep it exciting a little bit. So going on a couple of days might help out a little bit.
Keeps.
My phone is on vibrate for so long.
Oh, that's not long. I like double date, but like I said, it all depends on the couple.
How many have you been on?
Oh, I just went on one last week with my cousin Shakira. Shout out to Shakira. I met her guy before, a guy named Adam. Nice guy. I met him before. Cool. But she feels like I didn't get to know him enough at the first little event. Even though I did, she was just too drunk enough. She was just too drunk to notice that me and him were having full-on conversations. So I guess I just got reintroduced to him. We sat down and we talked. It was the same thing, though. Like he's like my type. Like me and him are the same. Like he's not too affectionate, lovey-dovey, just enough. Like it wasn't no competition. I see he's just a laid-back guy like me, and that's what made it great. He talks shit like me, even better.
Oh, even better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm an affectionate dude, so if that's gonna piss somebody off, or it's
I couldn't double date. I couldn't double date.
I don't think neither one of us want to double date this shit.
We really can. The gentleman, the southern gentleman.
I don't think I could. I don't want to.
Yeah, but give it the program.
It's funny. My Darius' fiance wants to double date with us two, and I wasn't against it, and I'm still not against it, but I just want them to. I want the ladies to set them up because they've been talking about it for like maybe about a month or two. For some reason, his fiance is like smitten with her, like really smitten with her to the fact. Well, she's my date to the wedding. That's smitten with her. She's smitten with her to the fact that let's double date, and I'm like no.
So and you're a smart man, and I tell you why. Because you're not even in a real relationship, and you're going with a couple that's about to get married.
Thank you.
Smart man.
And you better hope she don't catch some flowers.
I'm going to throw them.
I was about to say, please, Emerson.
Tony, I was levels to double date. Make sure that you and I can come on the same level.
Yeah, we're not even in a relationship, so I already know what this. I already know, like, if we went out, it's gonna be like awkward and like. They're all lovey dovey and shit, and we're just gonna be like, yeah, right.
Hey, want a shot?
Yeah. I already know me. I'm just gonna be that jokey guy, and it's just gonna be that one awkward date or whatever. But that's what they want to do. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I got a question, Mac. Are you the type of guy to share one drink with two strangers?
That is so random.
Nah. Okay, all right, just make sure. I definitely could.
If I buy a drink for myself, I want the whole damn drink.
So she asked, let me get a sip.
I'm like, Your drink is right there. You got your drink.
That is.
Okay, look, you know what? Because there was a video about that on Facebook a couple weeks ago when the girl was trying to eat off her guy's plate and he was so pissed.
Oh, I seen that.
You ready to know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking
And I'm looking at the comments and all the females like, see, I can't have a man like this. He gonna be acting like that. Yada yada. Well, motherfucker, if I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I want everything on my motherfucking plate. I know what it's gonna taste like.
At that point, he'll make you look good, Freddie.
That's what I wanted to know.
He'll make you look good.
I can't double that.
I want to eat what's on my plate. I want to eat what's on my plate. Quick, baby.
Freddie gonna be like, you don't even act like that.
Order what you ordered.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get on your plate.
But I want what you want. I want what you
But I don't want what you want.
I let me and my lady. That's one thing I can say we do. I share my food with her. She'll share with me.
I have a problem with sharing, but you gotta let me want to share. Don't just impose yourself on my plate.
You gotta let me want to.
Like, if you be like, man, that looks good, baby. Yeah. I'll be like, yeah, you want to try something? Cool, that's no problem. But when you just go in with a fork and touch my plate to get some of my food without even asking me, that's why I'm gonna be pissed off. Because it's like, really? You that rude and ignorant that you can't even ask? Wait, so when do we stop asking?
I got you.
When do we stop saying please and thank you?
What if she could have said thank you? Why she got it midway?
That shit don't count after the deed is done. You can't just take a fork in my shit and be like, oh, thank you, baby. That's not asking.
Then you gotta hope she thought it was nasty because she thought it was good and your shit gone. Because
You come back.
That's a whole nother
Then I
conversation.
feel like I gotta go ahead and eat off of your plate, even if I might not even want what's on your damn plate.
So you'll start getting paid.
But to be even and to be petty, right? I'm like, oh, so you gonna take a bite of mine? Okay, cool. Let me get a bite of yours. Cool.
Hey, back to I got. We're going out to Red Lobster next weekend. You want to come?
I ain't got no date, so
don't worry, we'll find anybody.
What the hell?
try to go with anybody.
Next week he'd be like, yeah, I broke up and I just couldn't do it.
Took my check
Email. Let's get it done. This one's from Joan. No, not Joan, but John. I'm sorry. I see him. He says, recently I found out that my wife has been having an affair with one of her colleagues. It's such a cliche, but he's her handsome assistant, and I'm pretty sure it started when they went on a business trip to New York at Easter. She left her laptop open one night when she got up to answer the house phone. Who has house phones nowadays? And left an email up on the screen to this man. It was obviously what they've been up to. Naturally, I was upset, but also shocked as I had no idea she could be lured away so easily. I always thought our marriage was solid. We were great friends, and the sex has always been good too. The thing is, I still haven't brought it up to her. I suppose I'm worried about what it will provoke, mainly her leaving me. I also don't know what to say to her. I still love her and just assume we'll have kids in the next couple years. We're 29 and only got married 2 years ago. I guess I'm burying my head in the sand, but what would you suggest I do? So what should he do?
I'm surprised he's not thinking about leaving her now. Like that is not like in his head that it's done.
His fear is, her leaving.
Wait, but she cheating. What I'm saying is he should be leaving. Like, why is the fear that she already stepped out on you? Like, why are you trying to keep her around?
There's people out there who just lonely as fuck.
I'd rather be lonely than.
I do too. I don't get that.
Then, because he lonely now at the crib while she out in New York with the other motherfuckers. So, I mean, he alone in some sense already. Skip that. Skip that.
I couldn't. My guy, let me tell you something, man. You're 29 years old. You still young out there, man. Look, I know you've been married for about 2 years, and things look kind of bleak out here because your woman stepped out on you. I don't know, you said Easter, that had been months ago, and you've been sitting on it for the longest. You've been sitting on that for the longest.
That's a long time.
Right, we're talking about Easter here, and so you've been he might kill her.
Well, think about this. Even if he accepts her back, she would have to change jobs. She has to be willing to change jobs because she's still gonna be around this dude. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So the scenario won't change. Hell no. That's a hell no. Okay, baby. We won't ever mess around again. Well, we got to go to Florida next week for the assignment.
We got to do this one more trip.
Right.
We got to take this one. We got to take this
This
last
first job, baby. What, the blow job, bitch?
Yeah, I don't want to say get a divorce, but get a divorce, man. Like I'm a lover in love, but at the same time, dude, your main fear is her leaving you. You should you shouldn't even think about that.
Right.
That should be the last thing on your mind.
Last thing.
You should have been told her by now and told her exactly. I was going to say the beat. I'm so glad I stopped myself. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. You better be.
Tell that Brussels sprout. Brussels sprout.
Brussels sprouts ain't shit.
Not none of them. Not none of these Brussels sprouts.
Oh Lord.
But the longest song title ever.
Right. That's why I didn't jump.
But no, man, leave that marriage, divorce her, man. But if that's where your values are, if you want to be with her, fine. If you want some cheating Brussels sprouts with you, that's fine. That's up to you.
No, definitely leave, because at this point, you ain't got no kids invested yet. Thank God. Luckily, y'all didn't get to that point yet. So now you have the ability to easily be able to get out of that situation.
Oh, yeah, you ain't got to do it. Court. You have to do it.
Be done.
You're right. Before that. Yeah.
The great thing is you ain't got no kids. If there was kids involved, they're not going to understand why you want to kind of stick around a little bit. And even though that's not right either, don't stick around because of the kids.
Right. Dog, you would have got a 7-minute rant with Fred Black too.
Nah,
if you had kids with that.
But and then you got to get out before she get pregnant, because then you're gonna be questioning if you the father.
That's true.
So you definitely want to get out before she get pregnant.
Yeah, that's if she ain't pregnant now, because you've been sitting on it since Easter.
Boy, you let her go for the whole summer.
The whole summer, bro.
Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, since Easter, like that's that shit blowing the hell out of me.
Ain't Easter May? Like May?
April.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
So that just meant she been still doing this up to the point.
Sex with that dude.
Why you writing this email? She could be
like, dude, man. Do you like? Don't you got? I'm pretty sure you're one of those guys that's like you don't step outside your marriage. That's fine. That's great. But since you've known this, I would have been like, I wouldn't be in the wrong if I had tried to give you a side piece. I don't know. Something to make my mind at ease. Like, I have to think about this every day, but I know that I got this going on the side too.
I'm not saying that either, because we just having this conversation right before we got into female about getting tested. So I'm not taking
what I'm saying, I think he's saying it'll be understandable. Yeah, I will understand it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be understandable. But you just basically letting it happen if you've known about it since April and you still haven't confronted about it. You literally letting it happen.
And for all you know, they probably raw dogging like a motherfucker, especially if they've been able to do this for months.
And they going out of town.
And they going
all out of town.
They ain't packing no condoms. They raw dogging in the hotel room, man.
What's a condom, baby?
What the fuck is a condom? And the thing about on top of that, she cheating and getting paid for it.
Oh my God.
She getting paid for it. That's
benefits like a motherfucker. Benefits like a motherfucker. God damn, man. It's just add on shit. Yeah. Like, I know you don't want us to keep going, baby. Like, this man probably got the rope right now.
Hey, man, trying to help. I'm sorry, man. This a hell of a story, man.
Wow. It's just been like, it's August now. And it's been since May, June, July, August. 4 months. 4 months. Yeah. Dog, you've been sitting on that for 4 months. How are you living with yourself like that? And not told her. I'm not saying how are you living with yourself, you know what I mean, like suicide. I don't want you to commit suicide, but how have you not told her yet? Like, what are you trying to do? Build a case and then present it to her or something like that? Like, you trying to get videos? You didn't specify or anything like that, but
Yeah, I would need to know why you haven't. Please, listen, please email us back. Please.
so,
It's just so much that I just don't, we don't understand.
like, are you really trying to build a case right now? Like, you getting videos and like, hey, you going to the hotels that she go to, and like,
Well,
I need that tape.
He probably could. He probably could build a case. Because remember, they're married. So you can prove infidelity.
So,
That might help you out in court. You ain't got to worry about no alimony and none of that bullshit.
I hope that's the reason.
I would hope so, too.
I hope that's the reason.
But if that's the case, man, she just print out the proof. You said you can find all this stuff on her laptop.
Right, see, there you go.
Screenshot,
So
print, whatever you got to do. Send all this shit to your email. All this copy, all this evidence. That's enough. There you go. Get yourself out that jam, man.
he can't do that.
Get yourself out there.
I think he's just more worried about her leaving.
Well, I was about to say, he said the reason he don't want her to leave. So it's like, it can't be that whole, he ain't thinking about divorce.
He's not. He's not
Like,
thinking about
he don't
divorce.
want her to go.
No.
So it's like, that's what, oh my God.
No, man. If you don't want her to leave, then you got to ask yourself the question: are you okay with not knowing that she's probably still sleeping with this guy or probably multiple guys? Because if that's the case, then that means don't go on her laptop no more. You just gonna have to be out of sight, out of mind. What you don't know won't kill you. Type of mentality. If that's how you want to live your life.
I don't even want to live my life that way.
Not when you, especially not when you know, especially when she got a job that she got to go out of state.
Yeah, like she has.
You're gonna have to put that in the back of your subconscious every time you know she's gonna go out of town for a work trip.
She packing teddies and shit.
Boy shorts.
Fuck you on.
Don't move your bag. Don't go on her. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Don't even trip about what she got going on.
I'm be gone for 5 days in Vermont.
And listen, I'm not trying to judge, but why was he calling dude attractive and stuff? Like, I guess that was just some
He was saying the typical handsome assistant. That's how he met her.
Okay.
Like out of a movie or some shit,
It sounded like some out of I don't know. If I was gonna email y'all about that, I'm definitely not gonna talk. He got the beautiful eyes.
Oh, you know what?
He ain't going.
You know where I was going with that. You know what? That's the only reason I want to say it. That's the only reason I want to say it. Don't nobody know. It's okay.
I knew somebody was gonna bring it up.
It's okay.
As soon as he said handsome, I knew
Yeah,
exactly.
it's okay. We ain't gonna talk about BE stand for beautiful eyes. They don't know what they don't know. They don't know what the background is. So we just
Yo, look. Long story short, divorce that woman, man. Don't worry about no beautiful eyes. Okay. Please reply back as Roberta said, extrapointpod@gmail.com. Let us know that I hope we gave you the courage to finally say something to her.
I want to know, do you feel like you took a guy that don't have the ability to do nobody else? Is that
Which is not even the case because you're 29, man.
That don't mean nothing. Cause
Yes, it is.
No, because he could be 29 and not be a catch or a attractive guy. Not to say that you're not, sir.
see, but that's well. Just before we get off it, that's kind of my thing with him calling the guy attractive because maybe he feels some type of way about himself.
He's not attractive.
Yeah, right. So he just
Okay, man. I didn't put two and two together there. Okay.
he can find.
It does not.
I was just joking.
Sure, you were just
We talk about what glass I know for.
Yeah, please reply back at extra.5@gmail.com and please let us know something. We're just as confused as you are. We want to know something. We need some replies. Something happened last night. It wasn't last night. It was yesterday. It was in where is it? I was about to call it Chesterfield, Charlottesville, Virginia. I'm sorry. Yesterday it was a big. Call it for what it is. It's a KKK rally that happened at Virginia.
White nationalists.
white supremacists, white everything. I don't know.
Ku Klux Klans.
Basically, what it is, but without the mask, without the hoods, they were all out in the open with their tiki shits from Home Depot
or Lowe's.
I'm pretty sure it's from Home Depot.
Because I think Walmart sells.
Virginia seems like they got Lowe's though. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably.
Yeah.
But Virginia's kind of touched it.
You know what? You don't touch states. You don't touch states or cities.
States and cities.
They didn't know, that was the thing with me. They didn't notice. Then nobody asked, like, what y'all need all these tickets? That was a lot of people. That was from there. It wasn't like people that was coming from, like, out of state. And I know those people were from, those specific people were from there. For the statue going down. So it's like, did nobody question, like, why all these TV? Like,
right. But again, if they got different type of stores that all sell them, then shit, they was just cleaning all the stores out.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, all of a sudden, we just getting cleared out on TV. Like,
yeah. Well, you know, think about it. They ain't putting two and two together because I'm pretty sure Walgreens sell them too. So you got a group of people come in Walgreens.
Oh, it's the summertime too.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So everybody goes to Walgreens, clear the whole Walgreens out of Tiki's. Everybody go to Walmart, clear all the Walmart out. People ain't putting two and two together unless you are connecting to the same store. And you like, hey, this is so-so from Walmart. Did everybody come to your store at Walgreens and clear all your Tiki's? They sure did. You know what? Let's go ahead and call Lowe's too and check on them real quick. Lowe's, this Walmart. Did they clear all the tickets?
But the orders, I mean, but I would think the stores be connected. Like, we got to put another order in for Tiki's over here at store 57 and 58. Like, well, shit, we gotta, you know, they probably asking, like, can we come get a box from y'all? Like, no, we ain't got none.
Right.
If
it's in the same chain. Right. Like, if it's in the same chain, then yeah. But
like, what the fuck is going on?
Yes. I guess they feel like they still need it.
That shit crazy. It was a terror thing. That's all you can call. That's can't be the only push on that. That was act of terrorism, and the crazy thing is they only associate acts of terrorism for people that's not from here. So it's like nah. As you can see, this shit happens here at a time that we need to be the most united. It's like civil war all over again.
Like we ought to live in the South or any other country state that has a reputation for being racist. So we don't got to worry too much about that. I'm kind of in Illinois, which does have some, racist cities where I'm close to. But for the most part, I'm not in those cities. So people, just kind of watch your surroundings, be careful, because I think this is crazy out here. Shit about to get worse than it already is. Oh, yeah. We've been saying that for months, that it's going to get worse, and it continues to get worse.
Yeah,
it's going to continue to go that route. We're going to have a form of war that ain't got shit to do with nobody from another continent. It's going to be U.S.-based, one side against another, and that's going to be white racists versus everybody else. And it's all the minorities. Well, no, let me take that back. White races versus maybe some minorities versus black people, because all minorities don't stick together. So, shit, hell, black people don't even stick together with other black people for the most part. So we damn sure ain't gonna see a bunch of black people, a group of black people with a group of Hispanics, with a group of Asians, with a group of Muslims sticking together for the most part. It's gonna be kind of like, okay, everybody kind of over here, everybody over here, and then one set of groups just by themselves, defending for themselves. So it's definitely not gonna just stop with black people. Like unfortunately, I can see like them looking at Muslims too, because it's happened. But they
before.
already did that,
right? But I mean, when it goes down for the race war, they gonna be like, listen, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the way, we ain't, we don't like you neither. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right?
There's Nazis involved and everything. Like now that they doing the Nazi shit,
which doesn't make any fucking sense to me. How is it Nazis that's okay?
I know.
How can you be two? How can you be both? Be white power, white, nationalist, white, KKK, but then also walk around claiming you're Nazis. Like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I might be off of my history a little bit, but I could have sworn that America, when we had a war against Nazis, it was.
It's that right. It's that Remy from Higher Learning. Listen, man, all this shit crazy. This shit. And like we said, it's just the beginning. I was watching this shit on. I don't even watch the news. I kid you not. I stay away from the news. But I was watching the news all today. It was just because I just wanted to see if what else. If any, like what else. I needed as much information because this is just the beginning. Like this is about to set off. I feel a horrific chain of events.
A race war.
Yeah.
So I just needed to get myself prepped for as much information as possible. And I don't care what nobody say about Trump. You're an idiot. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. The way he danced around that, he didn't want to say nothing about white nationalists and white supremacy.
Because he's fighting about it.
Yeah, because they endorse him. Like, and you're an idiot.
He built his career off that. His political career is based on
endorsed him from the very beginning, and he never once tried to deny any form of connection with the two. Even before he became president, they all endorsed him. So for anybody to think that he was going to go against them now because of this happening, like you just as stupid as them. If you think that he was going to be like have a press conference and I don't condone with the KK, like
no, not at all.
That's all. They all in one.
Remember how I said I love how he tweets. I love that my president tweets. This is the slowest he's ever tweeted.
He never touched this.
He touched it one time. He touched it. Pause. He touched it one time, and that was late last night or something like that. He didn't really. It was basically, we shouldn't do this, blah blah blah, or whatever. But
through tweet?
Yeah, through a tweet.
But specifically with KKK, white nationalists.
No, he didn't say none of that.
But no, that's what we're telling him. Right. The White House put out a statement that, of course he was talking about white nationalists, but the person that put it out went anonymous. And they like, wait, you couldn't say who in the White House wrote this? Like, why did y'all put it out anonymously?
Right.
Like, don't nobody want to touch this. Don't nobody want to put a name or face to it. So the news is like, why would you put that statement out, but anonymously? Like, there's so many branches under the White House. Like, one person could have took responsibility.
Because,
Like,
it's that because that whole cabinet is stupid and dumb and incompetent. Every single one of that, every single of Trump's cabinet is incompetent. They should not be in office.
I really can't. I have no reason to complain about the cabinet situation, even more than y'all already did before.
Well, y'all don't hear shit about Cap.
Y'all really don't have two legs to stand on when it comes to that conversation about cabinet and why protest the national anthem. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch. He did the same thing.
Shout out to Marshawn Lynch.
Today or yesterday.
Yeah, I did. It was yesterday. It was yesterday's game.
So he did the same thing as well. Yeah. Hoping more black people, players, will be a unit and stand up for that as well. Right. Instead of letting one person just kind of, take all of the heat for it. Like, I know there's been a couple here and there that was doing it, but you don't see them doing it that no more.
No.
I mean, all of them doing it and just kind of be a little bit more.
Let's give them more
unified.
Time.
Again, it's power in numbers.
Season ain't started yet, so we'll see as it, and I'm pretty sure it will grow as time goes on. That people just sit down during the national. I just asked my brothers today. I was like, do we really care about the national anthem? Like,
black people, hell no.
Do we really care?
No,
and not at all. And I was like, yeah, I know exactly. We don't care about that shit at all. Especially that lost third verse that I found out about years ago.
Look, when I watch football and the national anthem come on, my ass ain't looking at the damn TV.
I'm not at
Sometimes
all.
I might be getting up, getting a drink or something like that, and then I come back and wait for the game to start. Ain't nobody standing up in their living room.
Yeah, that was one question. Like, how many people stand up at home?
Nobody
standing up in their living room. Nobody putting their hand over their heart when the national anthem comes on while they at home. So for y'all to trip about somebody doing it because they at the scene when it's happening, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Fuck that.
This doesn't make any sense, especially since this is the same nation that took out the Pledge of Allegiance from out of public school.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't have anything about the Pledge of Allegiance. Y'all have anything about religion when it comes to public schools. Period.
I think we're the last generation who had the Pledge.
Y'all they took all that out. So now y'all want to bitch and complain about the fact that somebody decided he wants to take a knee for during the Pledge of Allegiance. Doesn't make any sense.
Because it's dangerous. If one person do it, then all of them are going to start doing it.
And what's so wrong with that?
Well, I will say the guy. I don't know up to date. This is nighttime. I turned it off because I had shit to do. I couldn't watch that shit no more. But I know the guy they caught, 20-year-old from Ohio, served in the military. So I found that out.
Yeah.
He served in the military. They were trying to find out why he left or what was the reason he got done, because he only stayed in it for a short time period.
Right.
So they were trying to figure out what happened, and I'm not up to date on that information right now, but it's like, yeah, I bet he did serve in the military.
He did. A lot of neo-Nazis up in that whole situation right there. It was a lot. It's a lot of it's still a developing story. They still figuring out who was all in there. They caught a couple people too. A lot of them guys getting fired too.
Yeah, they saw the names. So because they don't want them to go back to their regular jobs.
Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? Just doing regular shit, knowing that they fucking hate different races, and you smiling in their face, looking at their employees.
Yeah.
Hey, Bookie Johnson.
No, fuck out of here. I seen you in that picture.
Right.
You can't give me my medication.
Right.
You finna waste my shit.
Fuck you.
No, I don't want to apply for no loan. Through you, can I speak to somebody else? It's will deny my shit.
This shit crazy, man.
They should put them on blast.
Yeah, so a lot of them are getting fired today. Pretty sure as the time goes on, and hopefully, rightfully so, because they deserve it. Let's get into this last email before we get up out of here. This one, I'm not gonna say any name, but here we go. I've been going to the gym for a while now. I've gotten into shape. I attended classes where I met a trainer. We just instantly clicked. We had a real laugh together, and now we're very close. He's also become my personal trainer. I love being with him, and we even go for coffee and after a session sometimes. However, he has a girlfriend. I realize my behavior isn't brilliant, as I had to admit that we do flirt all the time and we're probably just too close. But I just feel so at ease with him. I don't know what to do. Should I stop having training sessions with him because he's in a relationship? Neither him or I could ever be anything other than friends. However, I know if he was single that something definitely happened between us.
Wait, did she use her full name?
No, she didn't use her full name.
Do we know the person?
No.
Why didn't you say the name then?
Because it was anonymous.
Oh, the way you said it, you I'm not going to say the name. Yeah, that's all. I'm like, wait, when did we start doing that?
Well, but she wanted to be anonymous.
Oh, okay. And that's crazy because I know a girl that's going through a similar situation like that right now.
Really?
Months, I don't know how much it's good with talking to the guy, but she was telling me this story months ago. It's actually one of my friends. She stays in Florida.
Oh, okay.
So that's when you said, I'm like, wait, is that her? Because I told her about it. So I'm like, maybe she decided to finally send something in.
I don't know. It is anonymous.
It's anonymous, but she did tell you. But you see who it came from, though.
Yes.
Okay, so that.
Okay.
I know personal trainers get it. I'm not saying they can't be faithful, but I know some of them that get in the business
There's two
just to come up. It's like, look, I'm going to be at that gym working out all the time anyway. I might as well, reap the benefits of,
But there's two careers. If I wanted to be that guy, there's two careers that you just get into: personal trainer and barber. Because barber, all you see is single women bringing their sons in. I mean, that's easy. It's just as much as like that personal trainer.
I can see what you're saying.
This question,
I think she should stop.
You think she should stop?
Yeah, what is she getting out of it?
Some flirting?
I know, but
she knows she should stop, but she like the flirt.
if she said if he's single, then she know it'll be something. Well, if he's single and he started dating you, he's gonna maybe do it to his new client when he, train somebody else. Like, so it's like, see, don't know people that be like, well, I'm special. They feel like extra. It started and ends with me.
Yeah. Not knowing that it'll probably happen.
That's like the chicks that be with a dude that's technically still married, but talking about he's going to get divorced.
Fuck yeah.
And then they wait for you need to sign the papers and together. Thinking like that's going to make your relationship better. Like, so you condoning him getting a divorce from his wife, regardless of what their situation is.
Yeah.
You're condoning him doing that just so y'all can be together. Like, You know, women's logic. I swear. You know, I don't even try to understand most of y'all.
That's how you become a sergeant.
That's
Most
basically what you are.
In most cases, that's how it happens.
No matter, you can try to sugarcoat it all day long. No, if we getting a divorce, we're going to get the legal part of it now. She's got to sign the paperwork. He's still married then. You still the side chick. Regardless of what he tells you, no, I'm not with her no more. We getting divorced. It's not finalized yet.
Yeah, Angela.
Bring it back to power.
But yeah, you stop. Just do your sit-ups, your squats, and leave it be.
Yeah, get another personal trainer if you if you respect his relationship with his girlfriend. I suggest you get another personal trainer.
Right. Yeah, you definitely don't want to put yourself in a situation where y'all at the gym and he training you, and then that ex-wife or ex-girlfriend pop her ass up in on this job and let you know.
Yeah.
She ready to beat your ass. And you'll be the first one talking about some. Why you coming at me? You should be getting on him. Like, could you condone this shit? You know what's going on.
So I hope this haven't been going on for a while, because maybe you can cut off all feelings right then and there, because it sounds like you're developing feelings. Get another personal trainer. Hell, stalk his Facebook. After a while, you might break up with her. You know, do that.
No.
Definitely not.
No.
Definitely not.
Hey,
I don't want to have to call you a dumbbell.
But yeah, try to find find another gym. If you go to the same gym as you, what do you think about that? Go to another gym that's real close to you, that's not that far, and find another personal trainer. I would suggest. Just don't string that along, because all you're doing is building yourself and getting some heartache, and you don't want that, and I'm pretty sure you don't want that either. So
if you find another personal trainer, don't flirt with this new personal trainer.
if he's single, she could.
These personal trainers are
Yeah, leave that alone. We might have a nice little 29-year-old that might be getting a divorce soon. You possibly can talk
possibly,
to.
yeah.
Maybe we need to start looking at good email as well. The people that's going through stuff, I'm gonna start trying to, map this out,
So reply back if you want to holler at the 29-year-old that's about to get a divorce, and we might put y'all two together.
Yeah.
Right? Reply back at extra.5@gmail.com. I think that's going to be it for us, guys. Shout out to Freddie 1D. He had to step out real quick, but any shout outs before we go?
Just my condolences to that young lady that was killed in the two troopers. So
right.
Let's take care of each other.
Yes. Her name escapes me. I think her name was Heather.
Yeah.
Heather, I forgot your last name. I'm so sorry, but
Heather or something? I don't know. I don't even know. Try to.
But
That was the Virginia, 3 casualties. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Was that from the car?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold down people
Yeah.
on the street.
And the 2 was just from combat. I didn't get the specifics on how they were there, but she was the one that got.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I didn't catch her last name, but I knew her name was Heather. So, rest in peace to you and your family. Condolences to your family. One question I have to ask y'all before we go: if it goes down here, are y'all with the shits or not?
With the shits or what?
If it goes down here, like say for instance it happened in Romeoville or something like that whole situation that happened in Virginia happens here, are y'all with the shits or no?
Well, what I'm saying is with the shits as far as
what do you like?
Are we going to war? Are we going to protest?
Well, we was there protesting. If we got hit by the cars, so it's like at that point, put it like this: if I get mowed down, I'm not thinking about no more protests at that point. I'll probably be mentally scarred with protests, because I don't know how the next protest is gonna be, how safe it's gonna be. I just got hit by a fucking car. And then he backed up. So it's like, I don't know when the next time I'm going to just want to jump back into being in I don't know.
But you saying right, like, so if a rally was to start right now,
Right.
in the surrounding city,
Yeah.
am I going to go down there to be a protest against that? Like,
I mean, not even just
anti-hate?
you. As a podcast, as a family, as a unit, would y'all be down to go?
Oh, I thought you were asking something else.
What was you trying to say?
I thought, never mind. Yeah, I would go.
Oh, okay. No,
They were supposed to have one in Chicago already.
I didn't hear that.
They were supposed to protest and stuff that was happening in Charlottesville. I thought that was the
Well,
day.
they're doing two protests. Because they still got the one protest that they're doing in Soldier Field for Capitol.
Oh, right.
Fair State, they're doing protests for that coming up pretty soon.
Yeah.
Because Kaepernick still hasn't got hired. And right, they're probably going to do another one for Charleston. They just did one against the Charleston situation.
Oh, yeah. They did.
So,
Yeah, they did
I
that.
mean, can I see myself going to a protest to go against that? Honestly, I can't say that I would, just because of the fact that I gotta worry about my safety, and I have a daughter I have to come home to. Even going to a peaceful protest still ends in a violent protest in most cases. So
That's true.
I don't want to put myself in harm's way if I don't need to.
Respectable. You got a daughter at home. I get it.
Now, I will say this, with the shit that's going on in this world, I am fully being prepared for my household.
Yeah.
So I'm stocking up a little bit. Probably try to stock up a little bit more. I hear that case I need to,
Case it goes down. Yeah, case
I
it
can
goes
let
down.
that thing go. Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. So you kind of with the shits. I got you.
No, I'm not kind of with the shits at all, but I'm definitely being prepared in case.
All right.
I mean, I still got to protect myself and my family, so.
Yeah, I did my stuff on today after we had that conversation. I definitely put that app out there.
Oh yeah.
I woke up this morning like, answer one damn questions. Shit, I got a clean record. See my shit.
Like, did I do that really?
What's
Did that
sad is that there's not enough questions, because the problem is a lot of people that got mental health issues get approved before it goes. That's why you got a lot of shit like people shooting up theaters and shit because motherfuckers is getting guns, but they got mental issues, because they don't do full health evaluations when people are applying for a FOIA card or whatever. I think it's a FOIA card. I think it's called the same thing regardless of what state you're in, but they don't do full evaluations like they should, and that's why a lot of people kind of go to the crack. So they definitely need to do that. And anybody that's a gun owner, if you know you got people that live in a household, make sure your shit is well secured. Locked, safe, I don't give a damn what it is, just as long as it's secure to where nobody can get to it but you. There's plenty of things you can get. You can get a safe, you can get the actual lock that goes with the barrel. They even got the trigger locks that goes right through the trigger. So there's no way for them to get access to it unless they got the key. Just lock your shit up, please. There's too many people that's getting hold of these guns, and there's innocent kids that are
I was going to say kids again. Yeah.
Because stupid adults are not being smart enough to make sure that their shit is properly
secure.
Yep. My shit is properly secure. My daughter's not even old enough to even know where my gun is or even how to access my safe. But my safe is perfectly fine. When she gets to that age, I know that there's no way she'll get into it.
Oh, yeah.
Safe. So there you go, people.
There you go.
Your friends at the pod.
All right. Go to our website, tpoiapodcast.com. That is tpoiapodcast.com.
Start leaving them damn reviews.
Leave your reviews on Twitter. I mean, not on Twitter, but on iTunes and on Stitcher. Like us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. We are at TPOIA Podcast. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on iTunes. We're on Google Play. We're on SoundCloud,
Instagram,
YouTube. I seen a lot of YouTube play on the last episode. Keep doing that, and seeing a couple comments on there too also. So thank you for that.
Real quick, because our last episode, got deleted. Again, shout out to my sisters Whitney and Brittany that celebrated their birthday on the 30th.
Right.
That was in that shout out, that last episode.
Shout out
to that
happy belated birthday
Whitney and Brittany.
Happy belated birthday to my cousin, Twan, celebrated his 39th on the 4th of August.
Right.
Sorry, the 8th of August, excuse me. My auntie celebrated her birthday on the 3rd of August. My big sister celebrated her 32nd birthday on the 4th of August.
Jesus Christ.
And then two of my cousins' birthdays was today. They're sisters. They're 1 year apart. They're born the same day.
Happy birthday to everybody in Fred's family.
Yes,
That's
happy
in
birthday,
August.
Sarah. Happy birthday to
It's a lot of sex happening in November.
my family's big. Especially, my family's big. A lot of sex is going on both sides of my family. It's big.
Uncle Frederick, cousin
Right.
Frederico.
A lot was going down.
Yeah.
A lot was going down.
It was cold out.
I'm keeping my kid count to a minimum, though. So
I hear that, man. All right, for myself, Fred Mac 2, for with 2 R's, 31D, and Darius, man, this is the Fun of It All podcast. We see you later.
peace. Survive life.